Hello, my name is Andre, and if you know me, you know I love talking about presidents. Some of my favorite things to bring up during conversations are interesting facts that I've learned about presidents throughout my life. Whether or not the other person thinks they're interesting is a whole other story. For this video, I put together a list of 10 presidential fun facts so that you too can be a presidential nuisance to everyone around you. Donald Trump, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton were all born within 2 months of each other in the same year, 1946, and in that order, which is actually the opposite order of their presidencies. 1946 is also the same year that 98-year-old Jimmy Carter got married. Barack Obama was born 15 years later in 1961, while Joe Biden was born 2 years earlier in 1942. When he was 16 years old, Bill Clinton actually met JFK. The meeting happened when the young Clinton was selected as one of the delegates for Arkansas for that year's Boys Nation. Even though it was just a quick handshake, the picture serves as a cool symbol of one generation of Democrat passing the torch to another. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both passed away on the same day, July 4th, 1826, which just happened to be the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, which they both signed. Even though they had been bitter political rivals fighting for the presidency, they became good friends in their old age. Adams's last words were supposedly, "Jefferson still survives," which is kind of ironic because he died a couple of hours earlier. John F. Kennedy was the youngest president ever elected at just 43 years old. But did you know that we actually had a president who was younger than him? Leave a comment down below if you know who it is. The answer is actually Teddy Roosevelt. While he wasn't initially elected, Teddy Roosevelt became president at age 42 after the assassination of William McKinley.
The fake news deep state media has told us that George Washington was the first president of these United States our entire lives, but they lie!
George Washington might have been the first president of these United States, but the first president who actually oversaw all 50 of our current states was Dwight D. Eisenhower. Hawaii became a state in 1959, and since then, no other state has been added to the Union. John Tyler may be mostly forgotten today, but did you know that he actually had a lot of presidential firsts? He was the first vice president to become president through succession, first president to get married while president, and the first president to join the Confederate Congress, which makes him the first traitor president, so yikes. But he still has a living grandson, which is cool. I'm not being nice to George Washington in this video. George Washington might have been the father of his country, but did you know that he actually didn't have any children of his own? While Martha Washington had 2 children from a previous marriage, she actually didn't have any children with the nation's first president. This has led many to speculate that Washington was probably infertile. Every holiday season, Barack Obama releases a list of his favorite films from the previous year. But did you know that the history of presidents in film actually goes back 100 years? The first film ever screened at the White House was back in 1915 during the Woodrow Wilson administration. That film just so happens to be Birth of a Nation, which is a very racist and revisionist film that portrays the KKK as the good guys. What makes it worse is that when talking about the movie, Wilson said, "It's like writing history with lightning. My only regret is that it is all so terribly true." Yikes. My camera decided to stop working, so you get my phone. My phone fell, and it's somewhere in Florida, and it's hot, and I don't really have AC right now. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, every single one of you. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.